University secures another 20-win campaign for the program, but probably not quite the way they had in mind with a 5-2 win over Holy Name on Wednesday night and a Cleveland Cup quarterfinal over at Iceland USA in Strongsville. You guys have heard me use the line over the years, if we're being honest and friends are honest with each other, and unfortunately I'm going to have to bring it out in this instance because we all know that when US is at its optimal best, they are capable of some of the best hockey in Ohio, and unfortunately, on this occasion, there were stretches where it just wasn't there. That first 5 minutes of the opening period, I'm not sure what that was. It was almost as if somebody needed to walk on the ice and scream, "Wake up," to the guys, because it was just flat coming out of the gate. And then there in the second period, albeit it's a 2-0 game, but geez, a 4-on-1 odd man, a 2-on-1 odd man, a clean break out of the zone to skate in. I don't know what that was, but it was certainly uncharacteristic for the Preppers, and that's not to take anything away from Holy Name. They come in here as a 5-win hockey team on the year. They had lost 3 times to US in the regular season, but facts are facts. The Preppers had decisively won all 3 of those games. They had never lost to the Green Wave all time. Kudos to Holy Name for coming in here and giving US a battle and keeping it a 3-2 game there, and making it a 3-2 game, I should say, there in the third period. But you expect a little bit more from US, and there were stretches where they just didn't deliver it, and they know that, and I'm sure it'll get better from here. But I think the 2 biggest keys in this game were, albeit in a 2-0 game there in the second period, Alex Silver really came up big. And he came up with a big save on the 2-on-1, came up with a big save on the breakaway, keeping it a 2-0 game, and then US is able to get a goal there late in the period to make it 3-0. Jimmy Warren throws a puck on net from the top of the zone, and Alex Hoyen does very well with the redirect to make it 3-0, but the Green Wave would just not go away. Alec, Andre talked about it after the game. Andre said that he was the star of the game for doing what he did there in the first half of the game to keep US honest before they finally found their footing for the most part there in the offensive zone. And hey, listen, Andre played in the NHL. He's a WHA Hall of Famer. If the man says that Alec was a star of the game, he was a star of the game, and Alec was, with some timely saves there when US needed it, and when it could have gotten even worse for them, even more of a nightmare for them. But Holy Name's credit, they got it to 3-1 there at the end of the period on a power play. Third period, they pull within 3-2. Great slapper there to make it a 3-2 game. But then the biggest, most pivotal key there in the third period was US had to go on the penalty kill for a 5-minute major, but the way that they were able to control that penalty was really a sight to see. It was almost as if they were on the power play, and that's a credit to their puck movement and how physical and smart they were on the back check, limiting angles and limiting shots for Holy Name on that power play, and then they cash it in the best way you possibly can with a shorty. J.D. Clemens with a gorgeous breakout pass from the defensive zone, hits Ryan Gorbett right at the end of the neutral zone there. Ryan skates in, makes no mistake, as Ryan usually never does, makes it a 4-2 game. Ben Heller adds another there at the end for the final margin. But that penalty kill was a sight to see there. The way they're able to kill off a 5-minute major, that's a clinic, and Andre should be very happy with that, and the Hunting Valley contingent should be very happy with that as well. But obviously you need better for the weekend, and those boys know it, and I'm sure that they will deliver it when they play Eds there in a semifinal there on Friday night. But hopefully this serves as a wake-up call for US. Get some of those flat doldrums out of the way and play a solid 45 minutes for every game going forward. Just take it seriously, take care of your business, and if they do that, they're definitely capable of doing very well this weekend at the Cleveland Cup, and obviously also doing very well at the Kent District as well. So ultimately, maybe not quite what they had in mind, but they were able to get the job done, and that's what matters. A 5-2 win over Holy Name on Wednesday night.